Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Juan Pablo, leader of the new generation. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications and updates. So we're gonna be talking about this Fetty Wap situation. If you haven't heard by now, Fetty Wap, the popular rapper known for the top single Trap Queen, has been arrested on federal drug charges. So it's been reported that Fetty Wap and his crew of about 5 other people have been trafficking illicit substances such as cocaine, fentanyl, heroin, and other stuff. They've also been caught with some guns and about $1.5 million in cash. He was arrested at a concert that he was supposed to be performing at City Field. That's a baseball stadium over there in Queens. Which team is it? I'm supposed to know that. It's the Mets. Yeah. So it's the Mets Stadium over there in Queens. The other Major League Baseball team that's in New York is the Yankees. That stadium is over there in the Bronx. Right by that bridge right next to Manhattan, Harlem, Manhattan. Fetty Wap, he's from Paterson, New Jersey. New Jersey and New York, they're right next to each other, so you just cross a bridge or two and you leave from one state to the next. So, there's that. Before I break down how I feel about the whole situation, I'm gonna give you a view of a little clip of the news report. So Fetty Wap's first major breakout hit, Trap Queen. So that's the first time I've ever heard anybody use the term trap, which also means selling drugs. Fetty Wap was the first person I heard use that term. Like other music artists have used it, but the first real time I remember or even knew what that meant was through Fetty Wap's single Trap Queen. I really did think that was a funny use of that word because a trap is not something that you want to be in, right? Like if you think about a bear trap, a mouse trap, those things aren't pretty, they aren't pleasant things. So I guess you could say selling dope really is like a trap. Years after releasing his first major single to the public, Trap Queen, Fetty Wap is now under federal drug charges, whereas he's facing a life sentence charge for being a drug kingpin in a criminal organization. Alright, so this is why it's not a good idea to take part in selling drugs. Because first, you have to buy the drugs from somewhere, right? Where and who are you buying those drugs from? And the simple answer to that is usually the government, the cops, right? And then when you buy that drugs, you have to sell it. Who are you selling it to? Same people, cops. And the idea is you really can't get rich off selling drugs, right? Because let's say like Fetty Wap and the team, they made 1.5 mil. All that is now seized. All seized by the government, right? Not their money anymore. And then on top of that, they get bigger drug charges. So with drugs, the more of it you sell and the more money that you make, the bigger the charges are gonna be. In Fetty Wap and crew's case, they moved over 100 kilos and the charges for that goes up to life in prison. Like, there's no end on it. So, just not a smart idea at all. Take El Chapo, the Mexican drug lord. That's the biggest you could get in the game, right? And when you get up to that level, over $1 billion, it still doesn't work out because those people, they still come and hunt you down and take it all away. Because even in El Chapo's case, he got to the top of the game. He was a big guy, right? And all that money seized, and he's in prison now. So the drug game is not a game, it's really a trap. There are also the other dangers that come with it. So Fetty Wap's brother, he was killed a few months ago, and something in my head just thought, you know, that sounds like the drug game. And a few months later, Fetty Wap is going down with charges of crew moving over 100 kilos with guns and such. To end this video, I'm just gonna tell you the top songs that I like from Fetty Wap. That you could probably add to your playlist. And those are 679 and No Days Off. Those are good songs where you could really vibe out to.